Barcelona can sign the best player of the season for free, while Lamine Yamal is against Neymar's return to Barça, and which players the management plans to sacrifice for Lionel Messi's transfer for one season. Hello culés, we've gathered the top 7 news about our club over the past week and are asking for your support. If this section gets 1,000 plus likes, we will continue to prepare informative digests for you so that you know absolutely everything happening in FC Barcelona. So let's get started. Let's start with the goalkeeper situation at Barcelona. Fabrizio Romano reports that the management is very satisfied with Szczesny and plans to offer him a new contract. Quite understandable. The Polish goalkeeper has become so important for the team that everyone agrees Wojciech is needed for the next season. At the same time, it is becoming clear that Peña needs to find a new club. Very soon Ter Stegen will return, and being the third choice goalkeeper at 26 years old is not serious for the Spaniard's career. Sevilla, Galatasaray and PSG are already looking to take advantage of this situation. The club understands that Szczesny and Ter Stegen's dominance as first-choice goalkeepers might not last long, so they're already looking to the future and analyzing the market. Possible options for the next decade include 23-year-old Lille goalkeeper Lucas Chevalier and 26-year-old Andriy Lunin from Real Madrid. However, Barca's academy also has enough talented young goalkeepers, such as Aron Jakubashvili and Diego Kochen. There are many media reports about strengthening the right-back position. Starting with Fabrizio Romano, he already knows that signing a new player for this position is a priority. There are several options being considered by sporting director Deco. Firstly, Rayo Vallecano's right-back Andrei Radiu, who has been one of this season's revelations. The 26-year-old Romanian could cost between 15 to 25 million euros. The second option is 22-year-old Real Sociedad defender Jon Aramburu. Another intriguing option is Bayer Leverkusen's Jeremy Frimpong. A surprising option is Crystal Palace's 28-year-old Colombian right-back Daniel Muñoz. It's obvious why this selection process is taking place. Koundé essentially has no backup. HANSI believes that 18-year-old Hector Ford is not yet ready to be even a rotation player, so the talented Spaniard is already planned for a one-year loan to a La Liga club. Culés, what do you think? Who should Deco and Flick bet on as Koundé's backup? Write your suggestions in the comments. Another interesting topic in the media over the past 8 days is Xavi's potential return to coaching, which has sparked various reports about our ex-coach wanting to see some Barcelona players in his future projects. Specifically, El Gol Digital reports that one of Hernandez's options is Manchester United, and he definitely wants Gavi there. There is also similar information about Xavi wanting to see Frankie de Jong and Ronald Araujo at Old Trafford. Another likely coaching destination for Xavi is Juventus, where the 45-year-old specialist reportedly wants to bring Fermin Lopez, according to El Nacional. This summer could be painful with departures of key players. Fijaes and El Nacional write that Chelsea and PSG want to take advantage of the fact that Gavi is often left out of the starting lineup. They might offer 60-80 million euros for the 20-year-old Spaniard. Arsenal is impressed by Frankie de Jong's form, and if the Dutchman doesn't sign a new 3-year contract, the Gunners want to sign one of Barca's captains. Reliever reports a 150 million euros offer from Al Hilal for Rafinha, and reminds that Araujo could leave if someone pays his summer release clause of 65 million euros. The club is also discussing a list of players to sell, including Peña, Pablo Torre, Eric Garcia, Hector Ford and Gerard Martin, who could be replaced in the first team by Alex Valle, who performed brilliantly on loan at Celtic and is now a key player in Cesc Fabregas' Coma project. Culés, who do you think should leave the club this summer? Write in the comments. Now for one of the saddest pieces of news this week. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen and his wife Daniela have divorced. The German goalkeeper posted an announcement on X. The media reported rumors about his ex-wife's affair with her personal trainer, but Ter Stegen firmly denied this on his X account, accusing Catalunya Radio and 3CAT Group journalists of lying. We won't dwell on this topic for too long since it's his private life, and we all wish Marc-Andre to stay strong and return to his best form on the pitch. According to Mundo Deportivo, Ter Stegen is set to return by the end of the month. Great news! But who should be the number one, Szczesny or Ter Stegen? In the meantime, I want to recommend our Barcelona app, where I find all the latest club news. With just a few clicks, you get instant access to all the main Barça updates in one place. Super convenient. I'll leave the link in the comments and video description. Enjoy! The number of news articles about Lionel Messi's comeback to the renovated Spotify Camp Nou has significantly decreased, but we continue to actively monitor the information. According to El Gol Digital, Barcelona already has a plan for Leo's return. Under this plan, 3 first-team players must leave the club: Christensen, Fati and Torres. Their departure will free up space in the club's wage bill. According to Capology, Ansu Fati earns the most among this trio, almost 14 million euros. Next is Ferran with his 10 million euros, and Christensen receives 9 million euros. So Messi will be coming back with a salary of 33 million euros. Whatever you want, Leo. Another major scoop from the same source is Messi ultimatum to Laporta. Lionel wants him to leave the club. Only then will he return. This is not a news story, but a telling one. It means that reconciliation between the two sides still hasn't happened. The club's presidential elections are scheduled for 2026, and Laporta's position looks strong. Most of the news has been about Neymar's potential return. In fact, this is the main transfer storyline in recent weeks. El Nacional writes about a promise the Brazilian made to Laporta, that is, full focus on football. Only in this case will Barca's president allow Neymar to fulfill his dream of saying a proper farewell at Camp Nou. However, Flick is currently against the transfer, and Deco hasn't directly confirmed any negotiations. Regarding Neymar's promise, a very interesting piece of information comes from sport journalist Joaquim Piera, according to whom Barcelona has set a goal for the Brazilian, scoring 15 goals for Santos to prove his worth to the club. And Neymar has taken up the challenge. He recently scored a beautiful free-kick goal. He has also been called up to the Brazilian national team for the first time in 2 years. His footballing influence is growing. Relievo published an article discussing Neymar's marketing potential and why his transfer would be beneficial for Barça. I agree with this view. At the same time, Sport reports that Neymar, throughout his agent, Pini Zahavi, is preparing a backup plan, with Bayern Munich as an alternative destination. But what surprised me the most was an El Nacional scoop, whose headline boldly claims that 2 Barcelona players have vetoed the Brazilian's transfer: Lamine Yamal and Fermin Lopez. Allegedly, they have already anonymously expressed their concerns about Neymar. The first reason is the perfect atmosphere in the club. Players fear Neymar might ruin it. The second reason is his playing profile, which may not fit into Flick's strict and demanding system. In the end, this information seems quite strange, to be honest. Lamine being against Neymar, that's really hard to imagine given that the Brazilian was his idol. And if Neymar really focuses on football, this could be a top transfer. For now, Neymar is relaxing with his wife at the Rio Carnival. And the biggest news of the week, in our opinion, is the new rumors about Mohamed Salah's desire to play for Barcelona after leaving Liverpool. This information has been widely reported by Sport.es, specifically by journalist Atenia Garcia Martinez. According to her sources, the Egyptian himself has offered his services to Barça, despite an offer from Al Hilal that could earn him 50 million euros per season. At the end of 2024, the first contacts between the parties took place, and since then not much has changed. Salah is considering all options and prefers a move to Barcelona rather than a hasty switch to Saudi Arabia, which will always be there for him later. Mohamed fits the profile of a versatile forward that our club is looking for, so this option remains open. Anything is possible. However, Barca believes that Liverpool will try to keep the player for a few more seasons with a new lucrative contract. CULES, would you like to see Mo Salah as our main summer signing? That's it for our news digest. We hope you enjoyed it. A quick reminder, if we hit 1,000 likes, we'll keep releasing this segment every 7 to 10 days. CULES, subscribe and welcome to our family. Love Barcelona and Visca el Barça.